Just to be clear, the Democratic Party does not endorse corruption. And that's why Joe Biden, Barack Obama, and Hillary Clinton went down to Florida to campaign for Debbie Wasserman Schultz, you know, the person who had to resign her position for unethical behavior. So on paper, they're against unethical behavior. In practice, they're not. And why do I bring this up? Because Donna Brazile was on this week on the ABC, and they asked her about some unethical behavior. And hold on to your hats. Now, Donna Brazile, very nice lady. I met her at the RNC. She's very, very nice in person, just like all these people. They're all nice people one-on-one, just like cops. They're very nice one-on-one. The problem is the system is corrupt, and they're propping it up, and she's part of it, right? So she's part of propping up a corrupt system instead of fighting it because it serves her. I get it. So here we go.
I want to move to the Clinton Foundation. There was major news about Secretary Clinton this week. Newly released emails obtained by ABC News show that Clinton Foundation officials looking for invitations for major donors to State Department events, including a presidential speech, including sitting next to Vice President Biden. Do you see any problem with that?
So she's saying, hey, people are buying access to the most powerful people in our government. People are giving money, and now they have access to them. Do you have a problem with that? That's the question. Which, yeah, you should. The answer is yes. Yes. That should be the answer. But here's what she says.
You know, based on what I've seen, I understand that there's just a new round of fresh eyes looking at more emails that might be released. I've been dealing with another situation involving emails that were leaked, private information that has been put out in the public stream. Well, I got to stick with what I know. I'm not.
So you see how she tried to switch it right away to her being a victim? I'm looking. She says that Donna is concerned about the release of private information, especially when that private information is about public corruption. She's worried about, I'm worried about this other thing. Let me change the subject. She's trying to say that she's the DNC victim of cybercrime. You can't be caught being the criminal if you're pretending to be the victim. And that's what that is. Okay, here we go. Here's more.
Official of the State Department. Nor did I work in the Clinton Foundation.
Do you have a problem with that commingling?
First of all, Martha, the way I look at it, I've been a government official. So, you know, this notion that somehow or another, someone supporter, someone who's a donor, somebody who's an activist saying, I want access, I want to come into a room and I want to meet people. We often criminalize behavior that is normal, and I don't see what the smoke is. I understand.
I don't know if you heard what she just said. She just said that you're criminalizing behavior that is normal. That's what she just said. Hey, if buying political access under the facade of philanthropy is normal, our political system needs to get weird, because that's bullshit.
Well, she neutered the nature of the question, too, is also what she did. I mean, she tried to reduce it to, like, access is in, I call my congressman or send a letter. That's not what the question was about.
Right.
She really neutered the nature of that question.
Criminalizing behavior that is normal. Really, Donna? Corruption, bribery, and lying is normal? If that is, that's a good reason why we need to criminalize it, so it stops being normal. She's apologizing for giving access to people who give them money.
Like, that's what's supposed to make our nation, when we speak about it in its greatest ideals, special and unique, or at least was at the outset, or at least along the way we've been sold this. But because she's right. Influencing people with power, with money, is normal. That's been done for thousands and thousands of years. I'm sure that's kind of the default way people try to get what they want. That's why it's a revolution to not do that. And that's why we need to not do that. And that's why when you don't do that, you end up with better outcomes, because you make your decisions based on what's best for groups of people, not what's best for those who can afford to talk to the politicians. You know, and
that you're basically saying, yes, regular people don't get to talk to us.
Right.
You want to talk to us? Pony up, and then you'll get access. That's Democrats. And she's saying that's normal. And she says there's let's
we often criminalize behavior that is normal, and I don't see what the smoke is. I understand why it's being discussed, but
she doesn't see where the smoke is. Can she see the smoke created by weapons sold to foreign nations? Because there's a lot of smoke there. This is all denying what they're doing in public, selling access.
I've been dealing with another situation, another email situation. The DNC was a victim of a cybercrime, an attack, and that has been my focus, not the focus of another round of.
Yeah, see, that's the whole. He's a victim, so you can't be a criminal if you're the victim. We're a victim of a cybercrime. That's the. According to the DNC, the one thing worse than corruption is transparency. Apparently, it's.
Well, they wouldn't want any of that normal behavior exposed.
Yes.
When you're acting normal.
That's right.
It's all, got to stay under wraps.
Trump is alt-right, and the DNC appears to be alt-ethics. And according to Donna Brazile, there is no abuse of power, or abuse of power is acceptable if there's consent. That's basically what she's saying. Yeah, the politician was okay with it. The person giving the money was okay with it.
Yeah, no one's left out.
No, come on.
Everyone's accounted
Everybody
for.
gets a seat at the table if there's only a few seats.
My wife left her phone out at home last week, and I found out she's cheating on me. She accused me of a cybercrime, and now I'm stuck in an Ecuador embassy. The Democrats say they love whistleblowers until somebody actually blows the whistle. So there you go, Donna Brazile. Good for you, Donna, out there defending unethical behavior. Good for you. Still, I bet she's a very nice person.